What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have loueMT as our purple Ayyubids player. In the southeast of Golden Pit we have Vortix as our blue Malian. Both of these guys are freaking amazing players. Louis is currently sitting in Conquer, well actually both of them are sitting in Conquer 3. loueMT is currently in third on rankings with almost a 74% win rate with close to 300 games. Like, that's actually insane. That's an insane win rate that he has. If he was sitting at 73 with like 100 or 72 to 75% with like sub 100 games, all right, that's kind of expected, right? When you're sitting at almost 300 games played and hovering around a 74% win rate, that's pretty damn good. That's actually better than pretty damn good. That's freaking amazing. And Vortix is currently sitting in 6th or 9th. I know he's sitting top 10. He does have three, I think it's like 3 different alt accounts. So I'm not entirely sure which one he's been most active on. I did check his account before the game started. He has quite a few games played on this one within the last week, but then I checked one of his other alt accounts and he has probably another 30 games played on that one within the last week as well. So it seems like he might have another alt account that hasn't been let's just say registered to him yet. But either way, this game is going to be phenomenal. This should hopefully be a really good learning game for some of you out there that are struggling with Ayyubids or Malians, struggling to play as them and potentially even against them, in terms of if you're the Malians playing against the Ayyubids and vice versa, right? And we do have our age up coming through right now. It is going to be reinforcement. So this is going to be really good going into the feudal as Ayyubids, because it is going to allow them to do quite a bit of harass at the same time though, because it's going to be permanent. Remember, Thousand Wisdom produces 1 Desert Raider every 2 minutes for the rest of the game. So you will always be getting units from here for free for the entirety of the game, which it's not one of their strongest units, but hands down it's the most versatile unit in the game, because you're able to switch from melee to I had to double check my brain for a second there, make sure that I'm thinking of the right unit. You are able to switch from melee to ranged, all that good stuff, and keep in mind that they do 13 base melee damage and then another plus 13 against cavalry. So they're doing 26 damage to cavalry. Obviously that's true damage, or that's their base damage before any mitigation, but still 26. Horsemen, they have what, 1 ranged armor? I mean one melee armor. So against horsemen you're going to be doing 25 damage. You can go, or as Malians you can make your sofa and your warrior scouts. You do not want to fight warrior scouts into raiders at all. They will get completely destroyed. As for your sofas, pretty much the same thing. Even when you get imported armor, it's a very, very tough fight. Quarry did come down for Vortex, which is extremely standard play. Very, very, very rarely will you see Malians go into the Sahara. One second. Oh dang. I'm like losing my voice right there. Will you ever see them go into the Sahara Trade Network? Like where? I don't even, wait, this map doesn't even, I thought this map did have trade. Wait, really? This map doesn't even have trade? I could have sworn it did. Well, it makes sense because they want you to fight in the middle. Okay, so especially on this map, I honestly thought that there was trade on this map. Yeah, there is it. That actually, like, I've never noticed that. Nope. But then again, I also have this map banned. The first Desert Raider is out. Gonna start applying pressure onto the house. Yeah, like I totally never noticed that, and that really sucks because I've been playing the Byzantine a lot too, so that means I don't get additional mercenaries off this map. But as I said, I veto this map. I do not like it. Since I do play a lot of Japanese as well. And I think I said this in one of my other casts too. I'm pretty sure I've said this almost in every single one of my casts on Golden Pit. Playing on Japanese here, I know it's a skill issue. At the same time, I really don't like not having Castle Age keeps to defend my center gold pits or gold veins. Unlike when you play against literally every other freaking civilization that has Castle Age keeps. But anyways, we have 2 Donzos out for Vortix, applying a little pressure onto the Desert Raider. As soon as their spear is off cooldown, Vortex does attempt to go in, do a little bit of poke damage onto the Desert Raider, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And now it's down to 16 health. And that's primarily just straight up off of the spear damage. And we do have a very upfront pit mine coming down for Vortex. Well, it's already been down for a bit. I just didn't call it out earlier. It almost has full houses too, so it's almost gonna be fully operational. Currently it's gonna be sitting at about 92 once it ticks over 92 gold a minute. Once everything is fully said and done, it's 140 gold a minute, I think, on the big pit mines. loueMT is trying to get as much damage as he can, even incremental damage, like how he is keeping these Desert Raiders alive. Nice little Donzo javelin throw right there. A total of 3 Donzos are out. 2 Desert Raiders for Louis, but one of them is insanely low. It's only going to be one more brisk. Oh, age up. Culture Wing advancement. Sorry guys. Damn, that's a really fast castle. It was about what, 7 minutes 43 seconds. They really need to fix that. That was Culture Wing advancement, which, oh, give me one moment. Reduces the cost of age up, and it also reduces you also age up 40% faster. I don't remember the wording on it is just confusing, or not confusing, but it just doesn't really make sense the way that they worded it. But yeah, you do get, with Culture Wing advancement, it's you age up 40% faster, and the age up cost itself is reduced by a set amount. I think it's 500 resources in total that it's reduced. And at this point, we should start seeing, okay, what are we getting? Camel Lancers? Yeah, 2 Camel Lancers are on the field already. 3 more are in queue. loueMT currently sitting on 32 villagers to Vortex. Vortex is 31, 17 military apiece. But loueMT just has a way better army, because Vortex has 6 Donzos. loueMT has 4 Camel Lancers and 3 Desert Raiders. And keep in mind, these Desert Raiders are free. There is a dervish on the way too, so he could start picking up. Oh, a nice little villager pick off over here. Was able to get them before the wall does fully come up. The transition is coming through for Vortex in order to go into castle. Has quite a few cattle ranches off of what, 2 mills, yeah. So 4 of them are fully operational. There's gonna be, yeah, these are gonna be filling up pretty damn quick. Now he's just lacking the resources, sadly, in order to go into castle. And in the meantime, though, loueMT is gonna be able to do quite a bit of damage. He's gonna be able to put Vortex on the back foot for a bit. And we just see Vortex spamming up as many Donzos as he can. He does realize that this is going to be a heavy cav army coming through from loueMT. So if Vortix is able to get enough Donzos out, he could essentially snipe off one Camel Lancer with just the javelin throws before. And look at, that's really nice poke damage that comes in. Theoretically, he could snipe out one Camel Lancer before the fight actually starts, and that could even potentially deter loueMT from, ooh, there was a dervish over here trying to get it, and a solo Donzo that kills it. These Camel Lancers are actually going to probably go up there. Yeah. Louis is doing a full rotation? No, he's just throwing them in the middle. Get rid of that pit mine. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I was right. 140. Grand Fulani Corral does come down with 12 villagers. And the solo Donzo, no. Even then, he did put up a little bit of a fight. The Donzos are going to be moving out from Vortex's base in order to try to save this pit mine, which they will be able to do. 636 health. Yeah, there was no way that loueMT would have been able to snipe that off. But we do get, we are getting the blacksmith up now. Grab some more upgrades. The only thing that Louis has for himself at the moment are eco upgrades: wheelbarrow, horticulture, broadaxe, specialized pick, and now he's getting level 2 horticulture and also the tree one. What the heck's the tree called? Oh, it's just straight up forestry. Really? I always thought it had like a cooler name than just forestry. But anyways, guys, boom, nothing. +1 ranged armor is coming through. Castle Age did take over for Vortix. He is getting his veterancy on his Donzos, horticulture, and that does increase how much food he gets per minute. So it's sitting at 75. Oh wait, did horticulture already? Oh, it did take over before we. Oh no, okay, there it goes. It took a little bit. So now from 75 to 25, remember that the cows did get nerfed. So they were at 28 food per minute per cow, and they got dropped down to 25. Oh, random Wololo just to scare Vortix. So yeah, they were at 28 food per cow. 28 food per cow per minute, and they got reduced to 25 per cow per minute. So it's only a 3 food per minute reduction per cow. But then once you start adding all the cows together and adding it all up, that's a lot. It's what, 20 cows? So that's 60 food per minute less, and that's not counting in any additional benefits either. For instance, horticulture, the percentage increase from there. Yeah. So it's a pretty big nerf. It's a very, very decently sized nerf that came through for the Malians right there. Just to mention, win rates, don't be throwing these things out there. You could kind of see it in their win rate as well, that they're that it was a significant nerf. They went from like top 5 to kind of bottom 5 in GM or higher. Not GM, what is it called? Conqueror and higher. They did drop quite significantly. We have 2 dervish out for Louis, 16 camel lancers, 13 archers, 4 desert raiders, 3 dervish, and all sacred sites have been captured. There are only 2 on this map. Victory will be going over to Louis in 9 minutes 50 seconds if Vortix is unable to do anything about it. He does send 1 little Donzo to each of the sacred site locations. Wait, is he trying to? Oh, why? Okay, the green on the mini map looks like it's blue, so I thought Vortix was trying to steal berry bushes. Javelin throwers are out in play. Vortix sitting on 51 military, 31 Donzos, 19 javelin throwers. These 19 javelin throwers are going to be able to just completely delete these archers from loueMT, but Louis does have a Manjanique out now. Oh, he's Vortex, pull those back. Now's not the time to be donating units. Ooh. So it is going to be a normal projectile mode. He can swap it over to incendiary, which has a heavier spread on it, so it kind of counteracts the spread formation, because instead of throwing little, you see how it is right there, how the little clusters are a lot closer to each other. So with incendiary, it spreads it out. It shoots out, I think it's like 6 little cannons or 6 little balls. Oh, this freaking Manjanique is way too far out. That was not good. That's okay, but it is getting completely covered by the Camel Lancers. Desert Raiders, Dervish are there in order to keep it alive. That could have been really, really bad. Now it is getting a lot of damage in, but these Donzos are able to clean up quite a few of the Cav units that Louis does have. And now the stutter step forward with those javelin throwers onto the archers, picking those off as best as he can. But this freaking Manjanique has been able to do so much damage. It was nice, tucked away in between the gold vein, 2 houses, and quite a few lancers, camel lancers that is. But now our Malian player is able to break our Ayyubids and he calls GG. That was kind of an anticlimactic fight right there. I was hoping for a little bit more of a back and forth, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Wow, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.